even when we were sitting at 1 and 3, I don't think the group, you know, obviously we were probably dented a little bit in terms of that wasn't what we, if you like, envisaged at the start of the season to be sitting there like that. But I don't think the capacity or the uncertainty about it, you know, that probably gets tested, but it never really went away. It's easy to focus on the outcomes, which is the results, the wins and losses, but you know, majority of the time it's around the process, and we weren't executing our plan or our process to the level we needed to against what is a tough competition.
So Adelaide go into the 4.
We obviously have a good belief that we're capable of playing strong footy to test anyone in the comp. We've got to do it. There's one thing believing, the other thing is to do it, and that's probably what has been great the last couple of weeks against both GWS and Richmond, is we've been able to come out and do that, which just gives you some validation for we're on the right path.
Going back, Himmelberg takes it on the chance, will play on, marches into the open goal. Adelaide kick 2 in a minute to retake the lead.
We've got a number of guys who are in the SANFL, and we've got some depth in the SANFL now of some guys who are playing good footy. Our SANFL team's performing really well. And as I said to our development coaches, our role as coaches is to basically make everyone on our list better year in, year out. And that's a real challenge, you know, because it's about challenging the player, supporting the player, and they're all at different stages of their, you know, their development.
Look at the co-captains. How massive have they been?
We're fortunate to have 2 fantastic, you know, men who are, you know, have got great capacity from a leadership viewpoint and great love for the footy club. You know, and obviously with Rory signing on last year, committing basically his career to our footy club, and with Tex, who's been here since he was 16, 17, the boy from Broken Hill, it just made sense to me. And both those guys, they're great mates. They're able to share what is a growing load, if you like, for a captaincy role in the AFL.
Tex Hawke had a bad moment a few weeks ago. He's been brilliant since. Rory Sloane, there was a doubt with the hamstring. He was super.
I tend not to, you know, get too engaged with what's happening out in the landscape and the opinion space, because, you know, our job is to deal with the facts as we know them and deal with what was in front of us. Some of the decisions we've made, which again, and as I keep saying to people, all the decisions are made in the best interest of the team. What's going to give us the best chance to win a game of footy on the weekend? Because that's, in essence, my obligation to the rest of the playing group, is to go, we need to pick a side we think's capable of winning.